Hey guys, Lydia Lucy here reporting in for episode 5 of The Voice UK. I'm wearing my sunnies this week because I decided to actually listen to the blind auditions. I didn't watch the VTs, I listened to all the auditions and I decided whether I would turn and what my opinions were. So I am reporting to you in sunglasses, and that is my reason, and I think that's valid enough actually. So webs. So yes, let's start off. By the way, I had to go back and re-watch the whole episode so I could get all the names and everything else, but I watched it first of all, and this is how I've written, so here we go. So first up we had number 1, which is Saskia. I went back to find out. Oh, you can see my paper in my glasses. Whoop, whoop. Anyway, so Saskia, when I heard her voice, I thought, what a grown-up voice. I couldn't really understand what she was saying. I think she needed a bit better diction, but her voice was so grown up, and it was haunting. It was very intriguing, and I definitely would have turned. I was sitting there sort of thinking, oh, would I have turned? But yeah, I definitely would have turned. I liked her powerful notes, but I also liked the eeriness of her voice. So I'm glad that she went with Tom Jones. So good luck to Saskia in the competition. Next up we had Faith, which was the twins, which obviously I didn't know that they was twins. When I went back and watched, I see that they was twins. And can I just say, that is one of my favourite songs from my favourite film ever, Bridesmaids. So when I heard the song, I was like, I know that there is change. Oh, I love it. It just reminds me so much of Bridesmaids, and it's just such a great song, and it makes me feel good. Unfortunately, I wouldn't have turned for the girls because I just felt like there was just something missing. I felt that it was really nice performance, but there was just something missing for me when I was listening. I couldn't really hear what I was listening for, which I don't know what it is, but yeah, I couldn't hear it. So but definitely keep going, girls. So next up we had Chloe from Essex. Tap 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 tap. Yes. She obviously ended up going with Team Will. When I heard her voice, I thought, this has got to be a really, really young girl. She sounded like really young and girly, but like very, very young, like kind of a baby voice. But it's kind of quirky. But I preferred it when she belted out like the higher notes. I felt that it sounded a lot better and a lot more clean. I would have turned for her, definitely. And I think with Will's help that she can potentially be very, very good in the competition. So good luck to her. Next up, we had Shane, who went with Ollie. I loved the tone and the style. Unfortunately, personally, I wouldn't have turned. But I did think he had a really nice voice, and I think that with Ollie's help that he can definitely progress in the competition. So good luck to Shane. Next up we had Rihanna, who went with Team Will. I could hear that she was really, really nervous in her voice, and I did feel a bit sorry for her, but personally I don't think that the song actually suited her voice. I think she should have picked a different song, because I don't think it was suited to her at all. And in that respect, I wouldn't have personally turned for her, because I just felt that it was a bit much with her voice in that song. I just didn't think that it was like a match. So, but I think that with Will's help, obviously she's got potential, definitely, and yeah, good luck to her in the rest of the competition. Next up we had Ross, who went with Jennifer. Absolutely loved his tone. What a beautiful tone. Sounded very young, but he's also got lots and lots of potential. I definitely would have turned like right at the beginning. And as Jennifer said, she's going to try and pull like the higher notes, and he shouldn't be scared. And I think that's what I probably would have done with him as well. I think that he's got it in him, but it's just a confidence thing. So yeah, so good luck to Ross, and make sure that you're belting out a few notes in the next round, because I can't wait to see that. Next up we had Wendy, and I was literally like trying to press my button. Obviously I'm not a coach, but I was literally like, what the hell, why is nobody turning? I would have turned straight away. As I said, I loved her gruff belt, and I just loved the performance. I could hear that it was like a fun uplifting performance, and I was just absolutely gutted that she didn't get any turns. I loved her. I thought she was brilliant, so I'm really sad for you, Wendy, but never give up, never give up, never give up, because you smashed it, in my opinion. I mean, if I was there, you'd have been on Team Lids, but unfortunately I'm not, so who knows what the future may bring. But Wendy, I loved it. Next up we had Ellis, Big White Room, another one of my favourite songs. For me, I felt it was very shaky to start with, but as she got into it, her belt was like very, very pure. I loved it, but I just felt maybe the song was a little bit too challenging for her as well. I was a bit devastated she didn't get any turns. I probably wouldn't have turned just because I felt like it was a bit of too much of a challenge for her. But I think she had so much confidence to get out there, and she should definitely not stop singing and maybe go back next year just with a different song. Because I did think that she had a really, really powerful voice and a lovely tone. So, really sorry, Ellis, but I thought you was brilliant. And then last up we had Wayne, who went with Sir Tom Jones. I loved it. It gave me goosebumps. I was literally like trying to turn my chair, but my chair wasn't turning because I'm not a coach. But yeah, absolutely amazing and absolutely effortless. And good luck to you in the competition. That is week 5's vlog from me, Lydia Lucy, and I will see you next week with some further vlogging. Peace out, everyone. See you later.